Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham news update. This is the last update for Sdcc 2014, aka San Diego Comic-Con 2014. It just ended just a brief few hours ago, actually. But nonetheless, of course, let's get rocking and rolling with today's update. This is going to be a very short, brief update because, yes, I know. Let me right away apologize. A lot of you guys said that, hey, Blitzwinger, you're wrong. You thought there was going to be 25 reveals of characters. Well, there weren't. We didn't get nearly as many character reveals as I had hoped for in that panel. For LEGO Batman 3, in fact, we only got about, what would it be? I mean, you see, the problem is it depends on what you count. Like, if you count some of the character reveals that they showed on Friday and, Saturday, Friday, and Thursday, if you count those, then in total, we did get nearly that many characters. But if you count just the panel, we, I think, got a little bit under 10. If you actually count some of the confirmations. But nonetheless, let's get rocking and rolling. It really was the Batman 1966 party going on because, we got a whole bunch of confirmations of designs from the 1966 Batman show confirmed, and honestly, I'm happy about that. I think a lot of people started complaining, but again, as I said, think about the fact that there's 150 characters that they're going to add. Obviously, they're going to need to double dip because a lot of people are complaining, but it's the same characters. It's Batman twice and Catwoman twice and Batgirl. It's like, yes, that's true, but at the same time, think of the fact that even if let's say they do 4 iterations of all those characters, there's still going to be 100 characters left. So, I mean, there's still going to be tons of characters, and I'm sure that we're going to be very pleased with the final roster. But nonetheless, of course, as I just mentioned before, the final characters that have been confirmed for Batman 1966 consisted of 9, and that was, of course, Batgirl. We saw Batman, we saw Robin, Joker, Alfred, Penguin, Catwoman, Riddler, and finally, the Batmobile. So basically, a lot of those have confirmed before, of course. I said in the second update, I believe, that Batman and Robin were confirmed. Then I found that Alfred was actually going to be playable, not just a background character, so I saw some gameplay for him. And then the Batmobile, obviously, we confirmed. And Joker I confirmed on the last update. So some of those characters, though, are very cool. Like Batgirl was a nice surprise. Catwoman was a nice surprise. Penguin is very cool. And so is, of course, the Riddler and Joker. So very cool stuff indeed. And of course, for those of you that are big fans of the Batman 1966 show, you should definitely find this some really pleasant news. But then, of course, that was not it, because we also in that same very panel saw finally the reveal of what Superboy was actually going to look like. We knew that he was in the game. He was confirmed to be in the game a little while ago, but now we actually know what his character model looks like, and he looks really cool. I love the red armor. I think it looks cool. The red and black armor, I should say, looks really neat, and looks fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to see him actually in gameplay. Of course, I can't comment on any gameplay or anything like that. I wasn't at the panel, so I'm just going off of the information that I was able to receive. Majority of the panel really revolved around the actors talking about their inspirations, what it was like to play these characters, and there were some really pleasant news from that element as well, because we saw things like Troy Baker say that this was one of the funniest scripts that he has ever worked on, which is very good, because Troy Baker is a very honest and humble kind of guy, and he's always been very genuine about things that he's talked about in a project that he's worked on, and I love that about him. So I think it was really cool that if he said that it was really funny, I have a feeling like this is going to be a fantastic game from a writing perspective, at least. But it's also going to be fantastic from all the other elements, in my opinion. But nonetheless, that wasn't the final piece of news, because we also saw a confirmation of another suit for Mr. Lex Luthor, and that was a big figure suit. And the cool thing about this suit in particular was the fact that it was actually brick-built big figure. So it wasn't like the big figures that we've seen before, like for Killer Croc or characters such as those, or like Solomon Grundy or Kilo. But instead, it is a brick-built suit. It's built out of bricks, multiple bricks. So that's why I wanted to pose the question to you guys. Would you prefer a character like Doomsday be assembled like this, or actually just be a big figure? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would absolutely love to hear from you guys. Of course, let me know if you guys are pumped more, less, Were you impressed by the kind of showcases that we saw and all the gameplay and all the reveals that we saw throughout San Diego Comic-Con from Lego Batman? And don't forget, guys, if the game is rumored to be coming out in November, there's still plenty of months away, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if we get around maybe the end of August or something, and they say, hey, we're going to reveal a new character every day or something along those lines. And I think that would be actually a pretty cool idea for them to do. But nonetheless, of course, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video update, smash that like button. I hope you guys enjoyed my San Diego Comic-Con updates for Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And of course, as I always say, have a fantastic day, and I will see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks all for watching.